In today's video, I will explain how we can deploy a Kubernetes projects in Jenkins pipeline. So in my local machine, already a Laravel application is running. Here is like this file is like Docker file, Git, and app folder, case folder, Nginx folder. Let me explain this file before. First I run the project. So kubectl apply. I think I already applied this file before. kubectl get all. So like this file already running, so I just run the Nginx service, then we can see the project. Okay, so Minikube service Nginx. So this is a Laravel project is completely working fine in a local machine. So I want to deploy this project in Kubernetes by Jenkins pipeline. So this is the complete CICD project. So this project already like in my GitHub. So this is the GitHub project. So this all folder is there. For CI/CD pipeline, we need a file, Jenkins pipeline. So by the Jenkins file, this complete deployment will be happen. So let me open this project in VS Code. Then it will be a little bit easier to understand. So here is the like few folder. This F folder is the Laravel projected source code, and the KHS folder is the like a Kubernetes manifest file. So this is a Laravel file. So this YAML file have the Laravel configuration. So I pull the DevOps step/Laravel app image. Then the service is exposing 900 port, and this is like Nginx pod, and this is the Nginx service, and this one is the MySQL. So it's just create a persistent volume PVC. Then it will do some like environment prevent and take the MySQL image and run the MySQL container, and this is the service. And another one is Redis. So it is run the Redis 7 Alpine image and a Redis service. And another one is HPA for auto scaling. We use this HPA. Okay, and the main Laravel Docker file will be created from here. So this is the main Docker file which creates the Laravel container, and in the Nginx, the Nginx default configuration is here, and the Docker file is here. Okay, so basically when we update any image, we don't need the like Nginx image frequently or MySQL or Redis file. We only need the Laravel container when we update any code. So let me open this another terminal. So kubectl get all. So we can see like we have one database pod and two Laravel pod, one Nginx pod and one Redis pod, and like service DB service. This one the default Minikube service. So Laravel app service, Nginx service, Redis service. This Nginx service will serve the website, and there is deployment, DB deployment, Laravel deployment, Nginx deployment, and Redis deployment, and these are the replica set, and these are the SPA. So like when we change any file in our project, the only impact on the Laravel image. So when we create the CI/CD pipeline, we only update the Laravel container. We don't need to change the Nginx or Redis container because these will be the same. There will be no change. And like in my Docker Hub, we already update the image. So this is the Laravel image. Let me open the all image. So these are the Laravel image. This image will be updated, and we will change the image. And there is already Nginx image I already updated. So this image we don't need to update frequently. So just one time I update this one. So I don't change anything in the Nginx. So I don't need the image change frequently. So we are just changing the only Laravel image. So for this project, we need first create the Jenkins file. So let me open the VS Code. From VS Code, it will be easier to understand and easier to run the code. Okay, so we need to create a file and make sure this file is at this level. Okay, so So Jenkins file. So I have already a blank skeleton of the Jenkins file. Let me copy this one. So like these are some environment variable I will all time use. Like here is a Docker image. So what image I give the name, I put that there. So what tag I use, latest tag, and I use DevOps test, and the image name will be Laravel/app. So when I use another image, I just change that one. So I normally use this skeleton every time. So image tag will be latest, and when like in Kubernetes namespace, I always use like default normally. So if I want to use any other namespace, I just change it here. So when I push the image to Docker Hub, I need the credential. So I have a Docker credential environment, and kube deployment named. I also put Laravel app. So what name I use in my project, I put that here. So applicable is Laravel. These are the some environment when I need it, like when deploy anything. And these kube config and Minikube, these two folder are using for like when I use to run any Kubernetes file in Minikube, they're sometimes having some issue. So for this issue overcoming, I using these two files. So these are like var lib Jenkins cube Minikube config file I create in this location. So if I want to change anything, I do that from here. So these are basically two environment I need for like when I use like Minikube in my local environment. So there is three steps we can see. So this is build stage, and this is push stage, and this is deploy stage. There is nothing there, just I put a echo image to share. So these are three messages will be showing, nothing will do by this Jenkins file. So let me save this file and push the Docker Hub. So git add git commit -m Jenkins git push. Okay, so we know like when we create any pipeline, we need the Jenkins file. Otherwise, we can't run any pipeline. So let me check. So here will be Jenkins file now. Okay, so now we'll create a pipeline in my local Jenkins. So let me open from here. Okay, so let me create a pipeline. So new pipeline, like K8 is CICD. Let's give it like 13. So pipeline. Okay. So scroll down, and like I will choose the CM. I will use Git. So I need the Git repository URL. Go there and copy the URL. So this is public repository, so we don't need any credential, and we make sure our is main branch is main. So and for our file name is Jenkins file. So make sure these are the same. Okay, let me apply and save. So build now. So it will just clone the codes and do some echo stuff which I mentioned, like build stage, echo stage, something. So let me get in the console output. So you can see we just deploy stage, push stage, and build stage is nothing, did anything, just clone the code. Okay, so we see our build is properly running and is showing green, and all stages are fine. So now we first create the image. Okay, so when we create the image, we already know when we create an image, we use docker build command. So this command we need to put here. Okay, so docker build. So when we give any specific name, then we use -t. Okay, then we use the docker image variable which we use here. Okay, so this will make our like project easier. Then clone, and image tag would be latest, and our docker file is the same location. So here's the docker file. This one is no need. So docker file is here, so I put dot here. So sh docker build -t docker image and image tag. So that image will be create like DevOps steps / Laravel -app clone latest. Okay, let me save this file and git add git commit -m build stage git push. Now let me run the pipeline again. Build now. So in this build stage, is everything is fine, then the build will be created. So if I like sometimes this series will be not coming, so we give the refresh, then it will come. So see the build is happening. So if I go the console output, then I can see the image is created. Okay, and if I go my local system, so docker image ls, so I didn't change anything, that's why it's like showing my before tag one. So like if I change anything, this email will be created right now. So let me change anything and do the like push step, then we can see the image will be created just right now something. Okay, let me add the push step first, then I will change something in my source code, then I will do the push together. So for push steps, we know like when we push anything in my Docker Hub account, we need to log in first. So for login, we need to add a command. So I already have this command. So if I write this command here, so sometimes there is some mismatch, so it will take some more time to R&D. So like this command is just logging the Docker Hub for pushing my Docker image, and this credential is here, and this credential I also need my like Jenkins. So if I go my manage Jenkins, so credential, so these are the Docker Hub credential which I already added before. So if anyone who don't add it already, so if you want to add this one, so you need to go systems, then global credential, then add credential, then use user and password, then you put your username, like from my side is DevOps steps, and put your Docker secret here, and you give anything ID like which one you prefer, like DevOps steps, Docker account, or what so you want to prefer. So in description you put as like you want. Okay, so this way we can add a credential. This credential basically I use here. So for my Docker credential, username and password, Jenkins will get it from here and apply by this command. Okay, so this command, so log in my Docker account. Now I will push the command. So we already know Docker image push command is just Docker push the image name. So sh, then Docker push. So our image name is just this one. So Control S. So now I will change something in my source code, so that will affect the Docker file and create the image. So let me go to the source file location, and the file is resource, then views, welcome. So I put it here, so like 222, Control S. Okay, so put Jenkins again. So git add, git commit -am, just put anything, just one, push. So now we can build. So let me close this one. So build now. So now it will build the image and push the image if everything is fine. So we need to wait like around 1 minute. So if we go to the log, we can see it already create the image and pushing the image. It's logging and pushing the image. So like there is nothing that much change. So it's post done. So we use latest tag. So Docker Hub we don't use right now update anything, but the image will be updated. So our is success. Okay. So let me go the main window. You can see everything is green. So there is no red. So everything is fine. So let me check the image now. Docker image ls. So we can see now image is just updated about a minute ago. But when we see the Docker Hub, it's sometime it use latest tag, so that's why this will update it later or not right now. But the code is updated. Let me refresh. Oh, and it's is 1 minute post. Sometimes it's not showing right now. Sometimes it's taking some time. So our image pushing and creating stage is done. So now we want to deploy this image in our Kubernetes. So when we deploy this image, these things will be changed something 2 to 2 or something what we put. So if we refresh, we didn't see any changes. So we need to like a deploy stage, then we will get the affected here. So let me go to Jenkins file again. So now we will do the push stage. So before push to stage, we already create a file. Here is like deploy.ssh. Here is just nothing. Just when we run any Kubernetes file, what command we use, that is the command. So kubectl apply -af is located in the K8 folder. So K8/Laravel nginx. So this command will run the Laravel that engines this file. So and I already told MySQL, Redis and HP I don't need to run every time. So only run this file. If you want to add this file to run, you can add this file also. Okay, so we need to run this file to deploy the new deployment. Okay, so in my Jenkins file, I need to add this file. So sh.k8h and our file name is deploy.sh. Make sure spelling be correct, deploy.sh. And one thing, when you create the deploy.sh file, you have to make sure give them executive permission, sudo chmod +x that file. Okay, so I run this is double type. Okay, so I run the file. So here is one problem we face, because we are using the latest tag. When we create the deployment, we use the latest tag. You can see the latest tag. So this is the way we can see that project easily. That's why I use latest. If I use build, then like this Jenkins file, little bit complicated. That's why I use latest tag. But when we use latest tag in our local Kubernetes system, when any change happen, it will not catch the changes. So it will not deploy the new container with the new image. It will show the old image with the old container. So for that scenario, we need to use one command that will force the Kubernetes to destroy the current container and recreate with the new image. So that command is kubectl. I want to make sure everything spelling is correct. kubectl, then rollout, then restart, then our deployment name. So our deployment name is kubectl get all. So when we run any deployment, this thing will be always come same. Okay, so this one I will copy here. Then like our variable name is, I already put Laravel. I use this variable. Okay, so this command basically kubectl rollout restart deployment name. So our deployment name is deployment.apps, then our Laravel/apps. So let me like save this, and if we want we change anything, like 222 already changed there, so let me, I don't need to change again, or we can change 3, then everything will be create again. Okay, control SSH. Okay, so git add git commit -am 333 git push. So all file are pushed. So let me run the build again. So build now. So these steps will build the core image, push the image, and deploy our local system. So need to wait for around 1 minute. So our push is done. Now it's going to deploy. So deploy is also done. Okay, so if I like refresh the image, it will not show the right now because like it will take some time to deploy the image. So if I get kubectl get all, we can see our new container is creating. So by the time the Laravel will serve the data from the old image. So when the all new container will be created, then our new website will be show the new website, and by that time the Laravel project will serve the old container, so user will not get any effect something changing, and this site is 100% off. This is the main advantage of Kubernetes. So user will not get face any downtime. So kubectl get all. So one container already running and another one is already going to running. So all pods are running now. So if I going to refresh the page now, then I will see the effect. So let me go the page and refresh. So our here is 333. So refresh. So you can see it's 333. Okay, so let me do the last one thing, which is like do everything is automatically. So we need to go the configuration of the pipeline. So go to configuration. So select pool SEM. So I will put star, 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 and star. That will, but when I push any code in the GitHub, this thing will trigger automatically. This is the issue I use star, star, star. And what is the meaning of this? It will explain here. Okay, so our goal is I want to run the build right now when I do any push. So I pull 5 star. Okay, apply and save. So now I do some change in the code. So I do like 444, control save, git add, git commit -am 444, git push. So our push is done. So now the trigger will done automatically. So we can see here is 4 trigger. So another will become 5 here. So when it do like automatically, we need to wait a little bit more. So we need to wait. Like sometime when this page will not come, then we can give the refresh one. So sometimes it will take time. So we need to be patient. Or you can like give the refresh sometimes. You can see 5 is coming. Sometimes it was not coming automatically, so we need to give the refresh the page. So you can see clone the code, build the code, and it will be push and then deploy, and everything will be done fully automatically. So our build stage is done. So push is also done. So our full deployment is done. So if I go control panel now, we can see kubectl get all. This content is going to create with the new image, element second and 3 seconds. So it will take around 50 to 40 seconds. We need to wait. So we see one is creating and one is terminating. So this one is properly working now, fine. So one is running now. So let me do both one, then we can check. Oh, sorry, we pushed down. Okay, we can see our 2 container is running fine now. So if I go the website, and you can see here, it should be full. You can see it's full. So everything is done completely automatically. So this is the CI/CD of the project, and this way we can deploy any kind of project. Here I show Laravel project with Kubernetes. You can do any kind of project. Just change the source code. Okay, so I can go to the source code again and make sure. So we are using 3 steps build steps. We can use the docker build command. Then we can first log in the Docker Hub, then push the Docker image, then deploy the container. And this one force we tell Kubernetes to run the container with the new image. So this is the complete CI/CD project. You can use this project any type of project, any kind of language which you use, PHP or Node.js, anything. The concept will be same. You just change the apps code. Okay, so I hope this video will helpful for you. So if you feel this video is helpful for you, please subscribe my channel and like the video. And I also give the source code link and Git repository link in my YouTube video description. So I hope you like the video. So best of luck. Bye.